It's no secret that the Raptors have had a pretty rough season so far. From their underwhelming record to Kyle Lowry's trade rumors that unsettled the team's chemistry and focus, it's safe to say they're not the team they were in 2019 when they won a championship. However, there is a shining light underneath the surface of this team, and it's apparent to Raptors fans and those who follow the league closely. There's a hidden gem among their roster. And they may not put up the most incredible stats right now, but they're capable of doing great things on a nightly basis. And that player is OG Anunoby. In this video, I want to talk about his journey to the NBA and the tools that he has that show he's got the potential to be a highly productive player for years to come, and potentially even an All-NBA defender, and potentially an All-Star. So this is Who is OG Anunoby and Why Should You Care? As always, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. About 99% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed, so the best way to help me out is by subscribing if you're new. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We just hit 200, and I can't do it without you. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. OG Anunoby is a 23-year-old professional basketball player from London. Anunoby, the son of Nigerian parents, moved to the United States. He took up basketball at a young age and played for his high school in Missouri, Jefferson City High School. He would average 19.1 points and 8.6 rebounds per game. He was a finalist for the Mr. Basketball Award in the state of Missouri. He was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school, and he ultimately committed to play for Indiana University, choosing IU over Georgia, Iowa, George Mason, and Ole Miss. OG is a 6'8" small forward. He possesses impressive size and length for his age. He also has a 7'2" 2.5" wingspan. While his freshman year was somewhat underwhelming, only averaging 6.9 points and 6.6 rebounds per game, there was a clear foundation for a solid player in OG. Although he would start his second season, he went on to injure his knee against Penn State, which ultimately forced him to undergo season-ending surgery to repair the damage. In April of 2017, OG declared his intention to enter the 2017 NBA Draft. Coming out of college, scouts reported that OG possessed strong body control and finishing ability at the rim. Scouts noted his NBA-ready frame and how developed his muscle mass was for his age. His defensive prowess was one of his calling cards. He had the ability to guard multiple positions, and he had solid lateral quickness that made him able to recover and provide quick help defense on drives. He still had some weaknesses, though. Scouts were unsure of how OG would fit in with a team on the offensive end of the floor. He seemed rigid and seemingly lacked intensity at times. Scouts noted his slow release, and he struggled from the free throw line in college. He only shot 52% from the free throw line. He showed no real ball handling ability, and he kind of lacked shot creation. Despite the weaknesses noted by scouts in his game, OG went on to be selected with pick number 23 by the Toronto Raptors, and that's where he spent his entire career so far. While he wasn't a bad player by any means during his rookie year, he only played 20 minutes per game. He was fairly efficient though, shooting 47, 37, 63 shooting splits. His offensive production was around 6 points per night. On his first career start, however, he notched 16 points in 30 minutes. By December of that season, he led starter rookies in offensive and defensive rating. On April 3rd, 2018, he would hit his first buzzer beater against the Cleveland Cavaliers, a sign of things to come. Anunoby would go on to be invited to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge in the following season. The Raptors, following the acquisition of Kawhi Leonard, were poised to make a championship run, with OG playing an integral role both defensively and offensively for the team. Tragedy struck when he had to undergo an emergency appendectomy, which resulted in him missing most of the Raptors' championship run. He would dress for the finals, but he ultimately didn't play. The following season, we saw OG average a career high in scoring and rebounding with 10.6 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. His efficiency improved as well, shooting 50, 39, 71 shooting splits. He improved his free throw shooting by 12% from the previous season, and his efficiency was all career highs. His defense was drastically better as well, recording 1.4 steals per game while being one of the better defending wings in the NBA. The Raptors made it to the playoffs and would wind up facing the Boston Celtics in the second round of the 2020 playoff bubble after defeating the Nets in round 1. In Game 3, the Raptors were down 2 points with only 0.5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Kyle Lowry would inbound the ball from the other side of the court to OG in the corner, where he would hit a buzzer beater to keep the series alive and bring the Raptors to within 1 game of the Celtics. Although the Raptors went on to lose in 7 games after a coaching chess match between Nick Nurse and Brad Stevens, had it not been for OG's shot, the Raptors likely would have been eliminated sooner. This shows that OG possesses a killer instinct and the ability to hit big shots during big moments. This season, we've seen OG take on a much more significant role in the Raptors' game plan. He's putting up a career-high 14.6 points and 5.8 rebounds per game, while also recording a steal and a half per night. His free throw percentage is still rising as well, up 5% from last season. The stats don't tell the whole story though. OG's defensive impact is really impressive for a 23-year-old. He possesses great instincts, and his ability to guard multiple positions make him a terrific isolation defender. At 6'8", he's able to guard guards, he can guard wings, and he can even guard small ball centers if the situation calls for it. He's so good that it's prompted some outlets to question if OG might be the best isolation defender in the entire NBA. When OG isn't on the court for the Raptors, the opposing team's offensive rating increases by 5 points per 100 possessions. On average, players shoot worse from all areas of the court except from three-point range when guarded by OG. He's such an exciting player because he's continuously improved as his role has increased over the years. At only 23 years old, it's clear he's going to be capable of all NBA level defense in the future, and if his offensive toolset continues to grow, I see no reason why OG can't become an all-star at some point in his career. While the Raptors undergo this rebuild, they need to take solace in the fact that they have OG locked up for the foreseeable future while they reassess and retool for future championship runs. If you've made it this far, you might as well subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and comment below. 99% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel, so let's up that number a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next one.